Hello. So, it's Friday night. I'm on the bed. I made a rumble because it is my fave. A bit strong though, but I'm all about free pouring, you know. Don't tell my boss that though. I don't do that work. I'm sorry, I don't do that work. I'm in the good books. Anyway, so I thought I'd do a makeup look, not something like really extravagant. I'm gonna do like a green smoky liner. Basically, I was gonna do assumptions, but no one asked me any assumptions. Lol, I have no friends. Sorry, I'm just squeezing my moisturiser out. So first of all, gonna moisturise. But basically, I thought I'll just ask myself some questions that I found on the internet that are interesting or somewhat interesting. Done my base and then I just patted it all in and shiz. I need to get my... everything's in the way, but I'm gonna ask myself a question. Would you say you're more of an extrovert than an introvert? Well, I'm not being funny, but if you've met me, you'll know I'm very far from an introvert. I'm probably one of the most extroverted people you will ever meet. Whoops. Anyway, takes a sip of the drink. I'm basically going to go in with... Oh, actually, I'm not going to use that palette. I'm going to use my Morphe palette instead. Where am I? I just need something light. I'm going to use my Morphe palette. Move out the way. Anyway, the next question is, how old were you when you had your first celebrity crush and why? So, personally, I don't know about anyone else, but when I started watching High School Musical as a kid, Zac Efron was literally like everyone's fave. But we're talking Zac Efron, Troy Bolton, like not normal Zac. We're talking the Troy Bolton. I just think he's a king. I just think he's great. And he's just like... He's really turned into a man. Like, I didn't even realise how old he is. I swear he's like 30. If you could have any exotic animal as a pet, what would it be? Defo a monkey. I love monkeys. I just think they're adorable. The next one is, when will you know you've made it? Oh, that is a really good one. I feel like I'll know I've made it. Where did I put that eyeshadow? It's over there. So I just put brown in my crease. A little bit of brown. I feel like I'll know that I've made it when I, like... do makeup for like a big brand or a famous person. Yeah. Right. I'm basically gonna use a green colour to do my... I'm gonna do like a winged outliner. So I'm using the colour Forest. I'm just like winging it out. So who doesn't love that? Because I just think, why not? Have a cool makeup look today. I'm actually quite sad that no one asked me assumptions, but we move. What do you think about workaholics? Not gonna lie, I feel like that is me. So the first one is, what personality traits do you share with your relatives? So my grandma is really chatty, so that's why I'm chatty, I reckon. What else? What physical traits do you share with your relatives? So I literally look like my mum. Like everyone says I do. Who's the newest member of your family? Well, I would consider my boyfriend as part of my family now. Because he gets some more family photos. My boyfriend, I'd say. I haven't got like any new like cousins or siblings or anything. Okay, one question is, what's the relationship deal breaker for you? I feel like if someone's just really nasty and like doesn't care about like their ambitions and isn't actively trying to like make their life better and just sits and moans about life and doesn't make a conscious change, I feel like that is a deal. And if they're like, my family doesn't like them, like if my dad is like not a fan. Question, what's the one thing that you look for in a partner / friend? I'd say humour. You gotta make me laugh, or you've gotta laugh with me or at me. In my instance with my boyfriend, he laughs at me because I am absolutely not normal. I do weird things on a daily basis. He literally looks at me and goes, did you actually just say that? Like, I'll point to something like and be like, that hedge is nice. And I'll be like, yeah. But no, I'd say that really. Like, you gotta make me laugh. Like, if you don't make me laugh, then absolutely not. So I'll probably like skip some clips because I've realised that I've been talking for absolutely ages and literally done nothing on my face. But one of the questions is, if you could snap your fingers and instantly make the world better, what would you do? I feel like I'd end world hunger. I wouldn't have everyone have the same amount of money because I feel like that's where your like problems arise. Even second chances, I'd have to really, because people have given me second chances. So I do feel like everyone makes mistakes and you give them a second chance and they could really like bring it back. Get the blackberries, blackberries. You define beauty. Well, I'd say everyone is beautiful. I feel like being beautiful in your own skin, like accepting how you are and not covering up, says she with the makeup all over her face. You know what I mean. But like just accepting the true you and just thinking, yeah, waking up in the morning and thinking, yeah, I look good. Dreams. If you could do anything besides what you're doing right now, what would you do? I would definitely like have my own salon or like my own makeup brand. Like obviously at the moment, like makeup is just my hobby. It's not my job. Soon come, I hope. God, when did I start saying that? But no, I feel like, yeah, makeup. Just my friend tagging me in another giveaway. I love you, Maddie. But no, like I just feel like owning a salon and like having people work for you, having your own stable business is like one thing that I really do aspire to do. Question. Okay, I've been doing this eye makeup look for ages. If you could be immortal, would you? And I said no. I think no, because I feel like the reason you appreciate things is because you don't live forever. It's saying, when was the last time you cried and why? I feel like I cried like 2 days ago, but I can't remember why. I genuinely can't remember. I feel like I cried like last week, maybe the week before, but because I was sick and tired of having to go on walks with my boyfriend. Like, yeah, I'm grateful I can see him, but I genuinely have been going on walks with him since November. I've been inside with him properly once since November. Like, we are really like sticking to it. Like, we are strong. God, I mention him so much. I'm a simp. I'm gonna grab my new eyelashes. CK lashes, the best on IG. Oh God, she tips it. Basically, I got these eyelashes. I have her eyelashes anyway, but like to do research, so I got these ones, which are like the most recent ones I've got. They are vegan ones. I'm not a vegan, but you know, support those animals and that. But no, genuinely, what's the time? I meant to be on a Zoom call at 9. I honestly do think, what was I saying? Just apply my lashes. I put mascara on. Some of my pals asked me some assumptions, even though like they're not assumptions because they know that the answers to them. But someone said, because you're small, you're a lightweight. So if you didn't know, I'm 5 foot, like on the dot. Like I am tiny. I'm a little dwarf. I'm not a dwarf, but I'm very small. And everyone kind of knows me for being small. But no, basically, it depends what I'm drinking. If I'm drinking wine, then absolutely yes. But if I'm drinking like cocktails, if they're made properly, then no. I can drink quite a few. Depends what I'm drinking and what my tolerance is, but no, isn't a question. Someone else asked, like, you think your height is a personality trait? Absolutely not. Like, yeah, I do love being small, but like, I wouldn't mind if I was tall. Like, I don't really talk about it a lot. I'm talking about it now, but you know what I mean. Basically, following that question, someone said you're not actually a natural redhead. False. I am a natural redhead. The noises I do be making. I'm a natural redhead. I've been red since I was born. Lol, obviously. I was a lot more ginger when I was a baby, but now I'm like, my roots. There's my roots. They're a bit lighter than the colour I've got now, but no, I am a natural redhead. I should embrace it more. Instead of dyeing my hair every 2.5 seconds, put foundation on, splash on the body, but I've got green in my eyes because I forgot to wipe it off. But if you haven't tried this foundation, it's actually sick. Like, God, it's going all over my hand. It's just like really glowy and pretty. It's not thick in the slide, but yeah. So I've just put my foundation in. I just found a really funny question, and I've just thought, if you know me, you will defo agree with me. So the question is, who is the messiest person you know? Wow, if you do want to ask that question. If you know me, you will know that I'm the messiest person ever. We go out for food and I will get food down me, and I just don't care. Like, it really doesn't bother me. Like, I've been on like first dates and stuff, and like we've gone out for food, and my friends have literally said to me like, why did you go out for food with them on the first date? Like, isn't it gonna make them like not want to be with you? Are you good at keeping secrets? Yes and no. So like, if it's an important secret and I have to keep it, yes. But if I've done something wrong, like I genuinely can't, like I really struggle to lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. And I really find it hard to lie. And I'm really like weak. Like, I can't let someone go to bed when I've really upset them. Like, I will have to apologise even if I'm in the wrong. Even if I'm in the right, I will apologise, but I feel like that's just a me problem. Worst day ever. So my worst day ever would be the one that the date never turned up and he bailed on me. And it was meant to happen at my work, so all of my work pals were like, I was like, yeah, it's Sunday night, pizza night. Me and this guy are gonna come in and we're gonna have food and all this. And he basically texted me like afterwards. Bearing in mind, he said like, I can't make it later. Bearing in mind, like, this was after the time that we meant to meet, so I was like, I don't really understand you. But no hard feelings to him, because he's an alright guy, and I have spoken to him about it since and seen him. So, you know who you are. Probably not watching this, but people might know who I mean. But no, he's an alright guy. Alright, he's a nice guy. What would you like to change about yourself? Probably my height, to be fair. I just like make myself a little bit taller. Purely because being 5 foot is really not practical. Like, people are like, oh my god, it must be so cool to be short. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, me saying that, and no one actually ever says that to me. I know some people don't like being tall. Because like, you have the issue like boys being taller than you and stuff. I'll never have that issue. There's literally like a foot and 1 inch between me and my boyfriend, and I genuinely look like a borrower. Are you a good judge of character? I don't think I'm that judgmental. Like, I don't think I would ever judge someone like from front view. Like, I always give someone a chance to like show me what they're really like. So like, I wouldn't judge them from like the get-go. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's just not me. What's your favourite scent? Chanel, Coco, Mademoiselle. That for women. And men, Million by Paco Rabanne. That stuff is good. It tastes, I know you said it tastes amazing. It smells incredible. So yes, that one. If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? Well, everyone's like, I'd give it to charity. Yes, I would give some of it to charity, but not all of it to charity, because I want the money. So I'd give some to charity, but I'd give it to like children's charities and stuff, and like cancer and all that jazz. But I would probably like take my friends and family on like a massive holiday for like weeks. Like, I'd like hire out Necker Island and like have the most amazing time. Like, I think that's what I'd do. I'd also buy like a nice car and a house, but I wouldn't want like a massive house, because I don't see the point in having like 11 bedrooms when there's like 4 people living in it. No shade, but I just don't see the point. Like, what's the point in having like 27 bathrooms and 17 bedrooms? Like, what are you gonna do in there? Like, there's no point in spending money on a bedroom or whatever to not use it. Like, what, are you sleeping in the bedroom, like a different bedroom every night? Like, you're not, so what's the point? I'm just putting some powder on. What is one of your favourite movies? People always ask me this and I genuinely don't know. I'd say probably The Holiday. I know it's a Christmas film, but I really like it, and it really like, it's just a cute film. And it's just got some really good actors and actresses in. Or like Love Actually, that's a good one. Any like 90s film or early 2000s. I've spoken for like 7 minutes, I'm definitely not going to put all this in. But, what talent do you have? Sorry to be harsh on myself, but literally like none. I don't have a talent. Apart from makeup really, but I wouldn't really say. To me, like makeup, I'm like, if you practice, you will get good at it. But people are like, oh, you're so talented. And I genuinely like, thanks, but I just don't. I kind of doubt myself when it comes to it. Like, I did a makeup shoot with this woman. A bridal shoot with this woman. And she was like, genuinely like, you do have an eye for it. You do have a flair. And that was the first time that I actually thought, okay, maybe I'm good at it. But I'm going to uni to study it, so you'd hope. But I've never really had any proper training, so that's why I'm a bit like... So I've just put my mascara on and all that jazz. Basically finished the makeup, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to answer some more questions. Oh, these are guy ones. What celebrity have you been told that you look like? So I have been told... Take 2 of this bit. So, the question was, what celebrity have you been told you look like? So, people will disagree with me on this one, but I've been told before that I look like Keira Knightley. When I, basically my eyes, I've been told I look like Keira Knightley. I also have, like, a work colleague, and she loves, like, saying that I look like people. She's told me I look like Megan Fox when I had dark hair. I was like, that is quite a compliment, and I'm not going to take it because... I just don't. But my lipstick's gone a bit funny. I put stuff down and I genuinely look. It's in front of me. Is there any other questions? What's your favourite city? I don't really have one. Quite like London. I haven't really been to many. Like, I feel weird saying one that I've never been to. I'd love to go to, like, Venice. Yeah, somewhere like that. Would you rather drink coffee or tea? I love them both, but I feel like tea, because I just love tea. I think it's just such a good beverage. It's just such an English quintessential beverage. I'm really coming out with the really big words today. Like, so I've probably been talking for about 25 minutes, and that's actually an issue. But I'll cut it down. I hope you enjoyed my video. I definitely enjoyed filming it, and I definitely enjoyed the bevs. But if you're feeling nice, like for me, and subscribe and share, please, because the more people that share, the more people will find me and follow me. Because if I'm the only person who shares it, only people I know will find me, because it's not something you're gonna find. But I'm gonna hop off now, take some little Instagram pictures, try and make myself look cute and whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.